I don't even want first crack at this, dude. Y'all handle this light work, man.
Well, we took a break. We took a break, and during that break, me and Jason were talking about Kyrie Irving, and I made the comment that Kyrie was a complex individual, and then Jay started going off on the board. I want to capture this individual.
No, it's gonna happen organic. I'm gonna let Aaron. You can pop it off, man. This guy's.
So I don't. He came out and they said he wasn't going to play in his personal reasons. And as far as I've seen, they haven't elaborated beyond that. I saw one thing that said he just didn't want to play. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to go on like the rumor mill and assuming things or whatever. Because if he actually did have something personal that really would impact anybody and everyone would feel like they don't want to play, then I don't want to slander him for it. But what I will say is if he's out here being moody and throwing a temper tantrum based on what everyone else is going through and dealing with right now in the country, that's where I have a problem with it. And more so, I'll say I have more of a problem with regardless of
Steal my shine. Go ahead. Steal the thunder. Go ahead, bro.
Regardless of the reason why he decided, regardless of the reason, regardless of what the personal reason is, there's nothing that excuses you of having the decency to call your team, your coach, team.
Preach.
Say,
I was finna go in on you. For not mentioning it. I was like, forget that.
No, that's
call somebody.
That's the biggest thing. You can just call. There's nothing.
This is what I think about Kyrie. I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't like rule it out that Kyrie Irving first job that he ever had was an NBA player. Was to be an NBA player.
And the reason most of these players,
and and the reason why I say that is because you don't have no sense of responsibility at all. Like you so spoiled. Like I'm imagining he was always like considered a superstar, even in high school or whatever, and he's just been this diva that's just been growing. Like he like a diva pearl that's been growing inside an oyster shell, and now you on top of that, remember we talked about as far as when people get money makes you more of what you already are. If you a diva already and now you give him hundreds of millions of dollars and superstar status, if he was already a diva, he even that much more of a diva. This dude, and I said that he's a complex individual, but I think I'm gonna agree with Jason. He not that complex. He just want to be that complex. This dude is running around like burning sage, waving sage in the like that. To me, is like you trying to find a lane that nobody else has for attention purposes.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing before Jay go in? Because Jay gonna go in. I know you're going in, Jay.
I might have to beep some of this out. Jason, try not to.
I'm actually. It's going to be underwhelming, but go ahead.
But don't make me have to use the beep button. That's I got enough editing to do.
So we mentioned this before in the season preview. Well, my feelings on the Brooklyn Nets, and this is exactly why. Kyrie Irving is at the first opportunity. He's supposed to be him and KD should be the two leaders of this team, or two of the leaders of the team. And the first opportunity that something comes up, I'm gone. I know KD is out already in COVID protocols, but I'm out. Y'all, I ain't telling you nothing. My teammates go to battle without me. Spencer Dinwiddie just got hurt for the year.
Preach.
And I'm out. And it's like, what does that do for your teammates? What that does not. And I think the thing is that he won that championship in Cleveland, and he hit that shot.
It was the worst thing first.
And he got his paid. And he got paid. He got movies. He got paid. He got shoe money. And I don't think he cares. There's nothing you can say. He don't care. If he never win another ring or whatever again, he's.
And when you said he don't like basketball, it's not that he don't like basketball. It's just that he ain't willing to accept all the negative stuff associated with the job you signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a gladiator, it could cost you your life. You want to be an NFL player, you could walk away paralyzed for life. You want to be an NBA player, you got to deal with the media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, he's like a, you know what it is? It's like a kid who idolizes Malcolm X or Martin Luther and doesn't have that cause to fight for. He's a war hero. I want to be a war hero, but
hadn't deserved it.
But there's no war to fight.
Uh-huh.
Like, you grew up in the wrong era.
Yeah.
And what was given to him, I would imagine people between 15 and 25 look at him like we looked at Allen Iverson. Mm-hmm. He's got a cult following. Mm-hmm. He has the nicest handle I've ever seen. And then you couple that with a top 5% shot of any NBA player I've ever seen. So nicest handles ever, a cult following, and solid enough in all these other areas. Dude is bad. I'm not fronting, I'm not hating, but he's a diva, and his daddy messed up because he missed a couple of these learning opportunities along the way and got handed the keys to the car. And now, you know, it's the same way. It's you dealing with a badass kid at 4 or 5 years old, and you don't fix it then. The hell you think he's gonna be when he's 13 years old? Uncontrollable. And that's what he is. And I called it. I hate to say I didn't go in enough. Spencer Dinwiddie, bruh. I told you, didn't I tell you? I said him and KD ain't even gonna be friends by the time this is over. KD in record timing might be given the sign off, the cosign, ship his ass up out of here. I don't care.
For Kyrie. For Kyrie.
For Harden. Yeah, for Kyrie.
Yeah.
Go whatever we can get. You know what? Here's what I'll say about KD. KD may not be the greatest leader, but KD loves the hoop. Mm-hmm. KD didn't go there. KD left Golden State for legacy. KD is about winning right now. He's about trying to knock off the Lakers and snatch a couple from LeBron. And snatch a couple championships, right? So when Kyrie goes AWOL, Kevin Durant is going to have an issue with it, and he's going to say, you know what? Whoever the Brooklyn owner is, go ahead and trade that money. That's what's going to happen.
There you go. You gave me some editing work to do.
Hey, it never fell. Hey, Jay just sent me a text. I missed this. I missed this. Kyrie responding to someone while appearing on Kevin Durant's podcast.
This is right before the season started.
Irving said, I don't really see us having a head coach. Not needing a head coach. I don't really see us having a head coach.
Yeah, I remember he said
KD that. Could be the head coach. I could be the head coach.
And KD
someday.
was like, hold on.
Aaron.
I missed that.
Yeah, but okay. So
that's so disrespectful.
We wasn't podding.
That is so disrespectful.
It is. Because you know why? He feels personally responsible. I hired Steve Nash. I hired him. I brought him on. Bro, that's like Draymond Green saying, I brought KD here, so these championships is really mine. I just let y'all keep it in the arena.
Well, I mean, he told KD that. We don't really need you. We really need you.
So those are low key. I was just telling Aaron in between, and I said, there's like behavior therapists out there, and there are people who like psychoanalyze people for a living, whether they're serial killers or just behavioral coaching at the job. There's all kinds of people who just analyze behavior. And when you see a quote like that, I don't see us really having a head coach. Like KD's the head coach. Like, I'm the head coach.
That's craziness.
We just got our buddy Steve Nash over here. He's just the figurehead. But really, so then,
dude, this ain't the under 30 team. This ain't.
Yeah, but
this ain't pick up basketball.
But when somebody says that, they tell you what they're really thinking. Mm-hmm. So when adversity hits, right, and you feeling some kind of way about the Capitol and the double standard and everything, and those are legitimate feelings, man. I'm not arguing that. I felt it. Everybody else felt it. Mm-hmm. But you paid to do a job. And if you can't do that job, what you don't do is you don't leave your player partners out there on national television 10 minutes before the game and like, I don't know about y'all, but everybody grieves differently. I'm out.
And throw the coach under the bus at the same time.
Exactly.
I'm still tripping on I don't
have
really
a coach.
think
We don't have a coach. I'm gonna sub myself.
We don't need a coach.
How much worse
I don't see us
those
having a
words
coach.
are, then we don't really need a head coach. That's bad too. Don't get me wrong, that's bad.
Yeah.
But
you going in
see
throwing
us,
your coach
we don't
under the bus
have
before the
a
first
head
game.
coach.
I told
We don't have a head coach.
He's drunk, dog.
That's so disrespectful to Steve Nash.
He's drunk.
That is so disrespectful.
And Steve Nash didn't know what he was signing himself up for, but KD did. And if he didn't, he know now.
That's so disrespectful.
I told y'all. Y'all said I was attacking a little.
No, you ain't. Hey, listen, Marcus.
I don't want to go to work today.
Yeah.
But give me my money. I don't want to go to work today.
This might have been before Jay joined the pod. I went in pretty bad on Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did. I'm
relative
not a fan. Relative to Kyrie and KD and Brooklyn, the entire situation.
Relative to
I said it was
where we are right now with him. Like, I was trying to tell everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I come with the hotness.
Listen.
Right?
Listen.
I said
told
they
you
ain't
it's
gonna be friends
combustible.
by this is over, and I'm trending good right now.
Yeah.
I said in the beginning that
combustible.
I said in the beginning that
that's an understatement, bro.
I said that they would be a big threat in the East, and they are a big threat if Kyrie could get his mind right. Right now,
you betting on the most unstable. You playing with like, what do you call them?
They
like,
so talented though, bro.
Fire.
They so talented.
Listen though.
Even without Kyrie, Kevin Durant and the rest
they ain't got no floor. They about to be as naked as the Clippers are right now.
I earned it out when we first. I laid it out when we first started. I was like, you picked the time when KD is out for COVID. Spencer Dinwiddie gone for the year.
And you start acting.
And that's your time that you're gonna act up.
You know why?
This is the
it's
time.
because that's when they need you the most.
Uh-huh.
That's when you got the most juice, Aaron.
That's the pressure. Then
they come out and they lost game. They start losing games to Memphis and teams they're not supposed to lose to.
And they 5-6.
Thank you for watching the Hoopz Junkiez Podcast. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, if you want to check out a few more clips, make sure that you hit the bell notification so that you're alerted whenever we post a new video.